As of 2021, there are a total of 2,755 billionaires in the world, 660 of which became rich last year. The pandemic has caused many of them to get even richer, with Elon Musk leading the pack. In fact, Musk's net worth has pretty much doubled since last year. This year, US startups raised almost $24 million. It's safe to say that the wealthy are doing quite well for themselves. So, where are the wealthy investing their money in 2022? Well, it's actually quite diversified. Many are investing in tech startups, real estate, and even art. The one common thread, however, is that they are all investing in things that have the potential to generate a lot of wealth. Welcome to Coffeepo.com, where you learn finance every day. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do, as we bring valuable information every day to keep you informed and updated about finances. So if you're looking to join the ranks of the wealthy in 2022, you should consider investing in a few of these areas. With the right investment, you could see your net worth increase significantly in the next year. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. 1. Immortality. When it comes to aging, everyone wants to find the fountain of youth, and it seems that the rich and powerful are willing to spend millions to find a way to cheat death. Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man, is the latest billionaire to invest in anti-aging research. Bezos is investing in 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 Lab, a startup that is using biotechnology to make people younger. The goal of the company is to reconfigure death so that people can live longer. This is something that many billionaires are interested in because it would allow them to enjoy their wealth for longer and to create even more wealth. Of course, this is not the first time we've heard of billionaires trying to increase their lifespan. It's unclear how close 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 Lab is to achieving its goal of making people younger. But with the backing of Bezos, it seems that they are closer than ever to finding the key to immortality. 2. Tech. The amount of money that US startups have raised in 2020 has broken all records. This is mainly due to the pandemic and the resulting focus on remote work. Never before have we seen so many startups popping up. The main reason for this is the pandemic. Most of these startups are in the tech industry and are focused on making work from home more enjoyable. Think about how big Zoom has become. It's estimated that this trend will continue in years to come with the same sharp focus on remote work. There are a few reasons why this focus on remote work is likely to continue. First, more and more people are working remotely, even after the pandemic ends. Second, companies are realizing that remote work can be just as productive as in-person work. And finally, remote work allows companies to tap into a larger pool of talent. So if you're thinking about starting a startup, now is a great time. And if you're thinking about investing in a startup, keep an eye on those that are focused on making remote work more enjoyable. 3. Retail. The retail industry has been booming in recent years, and it's only expected to continue growing in the coming years. This is good news for retail investors, as the industry is expected to see a lot of growth and expansion in the coming years. There are a few factors that are driving this growth. First, the industry is benefiting from the continued growth of the economy. As more people have disposable income, they're spending more on retail items. This is especially true for luxury items, as people are becoming increasingly willing to spend money on items that they view as being worth the price. Another factor that is driving growth in the retail industry is the rise of online shopping. More and more people are shopping online, and this is causing a lot of growth for online retailers. This growth is expected to continue as more people get comfortable with shopping online and as more retailers enter the market. Finally, the retail industry is also benefiting from the rise of new technologies. These technologies are making it easier for people to shop, and they are also making it easier for retailers to reach new customers. This is expected to continue as new technologies continue to emerge. All of these factors are expected to lead to strong growth for the retail industry in the coming years. This is good news for investors, as the industry is expected to see a lot of expansion and opportunity in the years ahead. 4. Services. As we move into the 2020s, we are seeing more and more billionaires invest in services. This includes businesses that provide services such as healthcare, transportation, and even food delivery. Why are they doing this? Well, first of all, The world is becoming more and more service-oriented. This means that there is an increasing demand for businesses that can provide these services. Secondly, as we become more and more technologically advanced, it is easier for businesses to scale up and reach a larger audience. This is especially true for businesses that have an online presence. 5. Real estate. As the world progresses, so do the industries in which billionaires invest their money. In 2022, real estate is predicted to be one of the industries in which billionaires will invest the majority of their money. This is due to a few reasons. Firstly, the world is constantly changing and evolving, and with that comes new opportunities for real estate development. Secondly, the population is constantly growing, meaning that there is a never-increasing demand for housing. And finally, as the world becomes more and more interconnected, the need for physical space becomes less and less, making real estate a more attractive investment. So, what does this mean for the average person? Well, if you're thinking of investing in real estate, now is the time to do it. Prices are only going to go up from here, so get in while you can. Of course, as with any investment, there are risks involved. The biggest risk is that the world could change in a way that makes real estate obsolete. For example, if we develop the technology to teleport people from one place to another, then there would be no need for physical space and real estate would become worthless. 6. Cybersecurity. With cybercrime costing an estimated $6 trillion in 2021 alone, it's no surprise that cybersecurity is an industry billionaires are keeping an eye on. The global spending on cybersecurity is expected to increase by 7% to 14% in the next 5 years, making it a wise long-term investment. As data breaches, hacks, and scams become more common, businesses are increasingly turning to cybersecurity solutions to protect their data. We at We Protect Your Data are proud to offer a complete privacy solution with our VPN partners, Norton. With Norton, you can browse the internet with peace of mind, knowing that your data is safe and secure. In the report, the research firm identified the top 20 startups that billionaires have invested in over the past 5 years. Of those 20, 6 were in the cybersecurity space, making it the most popular sector for billionaire investors. 7. EV industry. A new report from Bloomberg New Energy Finance BNEF shows that the world's billionaires are increasingly turning their attention and their money to the electric vehicle EV industry. In 2018, there were 19 new billion-dollar investments in EV companies, totaling $2.2 billion. That's more than double the $1 billion invested in 2017. And 5 times the $400 million invested in 2016. The EV industry is forecast to be worth $2.5 trillion by 2025, and it's easy to see why billionaires are keen to get a slice of the action. There are a number of reasons why the EV industry is so attractive to investors. One of the markets is still in its infancy, which means there is huge potential for growth. Secondly, the technology is still evolving, which means there are constantly new opportunities for investment. And the industry is being driven by strong environmental and social trends. More and more people are looking to reduce their carbon footprint, and the EV industry is a perfect way to do that. 8. The space industry. The space industry is an interesting one to look at, especially in light of the recent space race between billionaires. It's clear that space travel is not as far in the future as many people think. If a company comes out and makes space tourism a casual thing, it's pretty much over. Russia already plans to build a nuclear power station on Mars. And by the way, do you know who owns Mars, the planet? Everybody. There's an actual outer space treaty which states that nobody can own a celestial body. We're curious to see how long that treaty will last. It's clear that the space industry is one to watch in the coming years. With the advances being made, it's only a matter of time before space travel becomes a reality for many people. 9. Crypto, blockchain and DeFi. As the crypto industry continues to heat up, more and more institutional investors are taking notice and getting involved. One of the most notable recent examples is the $86 billion valuation of Coinbase last year. Of course, not everyone is as bullish on crypto as Cuban, but it's hard to deny that DeFi is becoming an increasingly important part of the industry. As more and more countries get involved in crypto and blockchain technology, we're likely to see even more innovation in the space. The upcoming Bitcoin city in El Salvador is just one example of this. It will be interesting to see how this develops and whether or not DeFi can truly pose a threat to traditional banking. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. 10. The metaverse. The metaverse is a term used to describe the virtual world that is created by the convergence of various technologies, including gaming, augmented reality, and virtual worlds. This virtual world is still in its early stages, with only $10 billion invested across 612 deals. However, the metaverse is expected to drastically change in the coming years as more and more technologies are converging. The metaverse will completely change how we do things, as it will provide a new way to interact with the world. We will no longer be limited by the physical world, and will be able to do things that are not possible in the real world. For example, we will be able to fly, teleport, and have superpowers. In addition, the metaverse will also provide a new way to interact with others, as we will be able to meet and interact with people from all over the world in the virtual world. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.